Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day everyone. I am the moderator from Group 7, and today we would like to present our PowerPoint. And the title of our PowerPoint is Annotating the Text and putting a picture using Microsoft Words. Before we're going into the material, I would like to introduce the member from Group 7. There are Nurhaira Arindita Fortuna, which is me, Meisha Ruba Parinding, Niftaul Jana Asir, Anggun Putri Maharani Sukimin, and last but not least, Nurwafik Aziza. So in this video, there are 4 materials that will be explained by each member, which are 1. What is the definition of text annotation? 2. Review the text by putting a comment. 3. Rewrite some missing words or mistyping words inside the text. And 4. How to put and use a picture inside the Microsoft Words. And besides that, there are also learning objectives. In this learning scenario, there are 4 of them, which are to know the definition of annotation text, 2. To know how to put a comment and the type of the comment inside the text, 3. To find out the weaknesses and the strengths inside the text, and 4. To know how to put and use a picture inside the Microsoft Words. So without any further explanation, please welcome our first presenter, Anggun Putri Maharani Sukimin. Time is yours.
Alright, thank you, Dita. So I will explain about what is the text annotation. So according to the Wikipedia, the text annotation is the practice and the result of adding a note or gloss to a text, which may include highlights or underlining, comments, footnotes, text, and links. Text annotation can include notes written for a reader's preferred purpose, as well as shared annotation written for the purpose of collaborative writing and editing, commentary, or social reading and sharing. In some fields, text annotation is comparable to metadata insofar as it is added post hoc and provides information about a text without fundamentally altering that original text. Text annotations are sometimes referred to as marginalia, though some refers the term specifically for handwritten notes made in the margins of books or manuscripts. Annotations are extremely useful and help to develop knowledge of English literature. This article covers both private and socially shared text annotation, including handwritten and information technology-based annotation. For information on annotation of web content, including image and other non-textual content. Okay, next slide. The material is the purpose of annotating the text. The first one, it keeps you awake and engaged as you read and reduce your chance of vague reading syndrome. Next, phase 2, it helps you can process what you're reading as you're reading it. Next, phase 3, it slows down your reading, which is actually a good thing. And then the last phase is phase 4. It double whammies as a way to quickly find information later on. So the last is example of the text. I will give you the example of the text annotation. The title is South Korea switches to digital textbook in the classroom. Okay. South Korea is planning change from paper to digital textbook in the next few years. All content of South Korea's school subjects will be available on PCs, iPods, and mobile phones by 2015. The Education Department has announced that South Korea is preparing for a new digital revolution that will change schools of the future. The project was started last summer. Classrooms throughout the Asian country will be equipped with wireless LINs so that students can access learning materials whenever and wherever they want. Pupils won't have to carry heavy school bags, and satchel anymore. South Korea is a modern nation when it comes to using modern technology. The OECD found out that youngsters in South Korea lead the world when it comes to getting information from the internet and working with computers. The country focused on teaching children the basics of technology at an early age. Compared to South Korea, a Western nation lagged behind. American President Barack Obama has announced that the United States is installing a national learning center which is to improve teaching standards and develop new teaching methods. So that's all for me. So that's all for me, guys. This is my explain for me. So next to my friends. Thank you.
Alright, that is such a nice explanation from Anggun Putri Maharani Sukimin. So let us jump into the next material that will be explained by Niftahul Jana Asir. Please take your time.
Here, on this occasion, I will explain about annotating the text by putting any comments. So, you can see on this slide, this is an example of how to put comment and annotate the text. So, in the first paragraph, it is explained that South Korea is planning change from paper to digital textbooks in the next few years. All content of South Korea schools subjects will be available on PCs, iPods, and mobile phones by 2015. The Education Department has announced that South Korea is preparing for a new digital revolution that will change schools of the future. This is a change plan in learning. The names of the technologies used in South Korea. And for the first comment is South Korea is planning change from paper to digital books in the next few years. This is a change plan in learning. And the second comment is PCs, iPods, and mobile phones. This is a types of technologies used in South Korea. And for another comment is about mistyping in the text. Among others, first, before the word change, we need to add word to as the preposition. And the second is PCs, iPods, and mobile phones, we should put a comma before the word end. So the correct sentence is PCs, comma, iPods, comma, and mobile phone. So on this slide, it is explained that the project was started last summer. Classrooms throughout the Asian country will be equipped with wireless LAN so that students can access learning materials whenever and wherever they want. Pupils won't have to carry heavy school bags and satchels anymore. And for the first comment is a local area network. LAN is computer network that interconnects computers within a limited area such as residence school, laboratory, university campus, or office building. And for the second comment is in this paragraph, the author does not use variety of transition or conjunction. That is why this paragraph seems a little bit weaker to read.
Okay, that is such an awesome explanation from Niftahul, and we'd like to present you our next presenter. Please welcome Mesha Ruba Parindi. Time is yours.
So, I will continue the explanation. Is in the third paragraph, there is the first comment is about what is OECD. So, the OECD is the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. It's an international organization to works to build better policies for better lives. And the fifth comment in the last paragraph is about Are these activities good for children growth? Okay, based on these takes, we think it has two effects, that is positive and negative effect. For positive effect, it will help children needs help children to know and be able to apply technology needs earlier. And for negative effect, it will make children quickly have experience of eye strain because they often look at the screen. A screen I mean here like a handphone, laptop, PC, and tablet, and the other. Okay, the next paragraph is the fourth paragraph, and there is a six comment about how to raise the standard of good teaching. Okay, the answer of this question is first, set high expectation which inspire, motivate, and challenge pupils. 2. Promote good progress outcomes by pupils. 3. Demonstrate good subject and curriculum knowledge. 4. Plan and teach well. Structure lessons. 5. Depth teaching to respond to the strengths and needs of all pupils or students. 6. Make accurate and productive use of assessment. 7. Manage behavior effectively to ensure a good and safe learning environment. And last is fulfill wider professional and responsibilities. And also, to raise the standard of education, it's necessary first to evaluate students continuously, and last is to give the high salary to teacher. That's okay. That is.
So that is a very good explanation from Misha. And let us hear the last material from our group, which will be explained by Nurwafik Azizah. Time is yours.
Alright, number 4. Put any pictures in Microsoft Word. Comment based on the picture 1. In this picture, it is obvious that education in South Korea has changed from textbook to digital, and it is undeniable that almost all students have personal gadgets. Next, comment based on picture 2. This is the advantages of technology in education. 1. It allows the classroom to reflect modern times. 2. It can put all the needed data into one location. 3. It allows students to work at their own comfortable pace. 4. It provides an opportunity to learn different ways. 5. It is more affordable to do than many people may realize. 6. It provides access to numerous resources instantly. 7. It creates a collaborative learning approach. And another comment, the disadvantages of technology in education. 1. Result in a lack of interest in study. 2. It could cause students to use unreliable resources for learning. 3. Can diminish overall value of in-person education. 4. It can create issues of privacy. 5. It could create medical issues for some students. 6. It might cause children to lose track of time. And the last, it can create dependence. I think that's all I have to say about. Thank you for your nice attention.